So Clyde, you're one of the brains behind the awesome GX1. Tell us the reasons behind why you designed this chair.
We wanted to design a gaming chair with true ergonomics expertise. We felt that existing chairs in the market didn't address the needs of gamers. So we decided to design a chair from the ground up, basically, to satisfy the needs and requirements of gamers.
So when you say true ergonomics, I think, you know, it's easy to see when we read kind of in the spec of other chairs.
Indeed.
It says ergonomic. What's the true ergonomics then?
A few points there. I myself am a chartered ergonomist and human factors specialist, so I've got experience in designing products in the gaming industry and in a broader range of industries as well. So I've worked with designers, end users, engineers, looking at the design of chairs and equipment and products.
So tell us then a bit about Edge as a company.
Yeah. So Edge stands for ergonomically designed gaming equipment. So we felt that was a good fit with what we're trying to achieve, what we deliver in regards to the design of our equipment and the gaming industry.
So let's take a look then at the GX1 and you can talk us through the true ergonomic side of that. I mean, I've noticed in it, mine is not locked, but this is amazing. Just literally every part of it moves with you, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
I am so comfortable right now, but just talk us through some of the reasons as to why you've incorporated that.
So you talk about that movement. Now that movement is fundamental because we know that the cumulative impact of sitting for extended durations puts a lot of stress on our spine. It's not so good for our health. So we designed a chair that can move independently right through from the seat base to the backrest to the headrest. It's designed with what we call an asynchronous gravity-driven tilt mechanism. So the tilt mechanism moves freely with you. It gives negative tilt on the seat base and additional tilt as you're going through there, bring you forward so that you can adopt that fully engaged gaming position.
Yeah, so when you're gaming, you might lean forward.
Absolutely, and that takes the stress off your back, as opposed to a more neutral position. And then if you lean right back, you can adopt that fully reclined, legs there on your footrest, relaxed gaming position as well. Okay,
let's talk about then when you go online to order your own, there are some options that you can choose from, can't you? For example, the seat base.
Absolutely.
So I've got a small one and you've got a larger one, haven't you?
You have the standard one there. So this is the standard, so you've got the standard. We have 3 seat sizes. So we have small, standard, which is acceptable for the majority of users, and then large for taller stature. So I'm quite large, I'm 6'2", so I have a larger seat. You're 5 foot
nothing. 5'4" or 5,
So 5'4", 5'3". The standard seat is acceptable, and then anything smaller. So we really wanted to have a chair that can be used by children. So that's the beauty of the chair. So a smaller chair, anything from the range of 4'8", 4'9", up to the 5'2" mark.
But there was another movement that you showed me where you can pull this out almost, can't you? How do you do that?
When you adjust the lower back.
Yes, how do you do that?
So we have a look here. You can see here that we have, when we've designed the chair, we've looked at the sculpting and the contouring of the foam to support the natural curvature of the spine. The spine's not straight. It has natural curvatures at your lower back, additional curvature through your mid, and then another curvature through your neck. So we've worked on the sculpting through the mid back and then through the lower back. Now through the lower back, that's where a lot of people have issues from a health perspective. They can get pain from prolonged sitting. What offsets that is giving good support. So that support should be tailored for each user. So we have an inflatable cell built into the backrest. And that inflates or deflates. You can see it there, deflating.
So that's this part here, isn't it?
Through the lower back. So you can adjust that by pumping it up again to give you whatever level of support you want. And that offsets that risk, which a lot of people have with not enough support in their lower back. Right from the start, we've been through iterative design elements with this chair, so there's been a lot of R&D.
Amazing. What are some of the other options that you can make then? You choose your seat size, but what are the other options that you can select
so
from?
you can select either soft or hard floor casters. So depending on how you're using it, whether you're using it on a hard floor or on a carpet, for example. So the casters are designed to accommodate that. The other design elements are around colour. So really we have the colours here. We've got the red one. You're sitting on the green one. Spin around so
you can see the green, and
sitting
you've got
on
the
blue here.
There you go, all gorgeous.
So all of these can be changed. You can have a stealth model, all black. with contrast stitching. So we've got contrast stitching coming down through the front here,
so
across
this is
the
one
seat
of the
base.
options that you can choose to have contrast
Exactly.
or black.
You can pick
Amazing.
the contrast that you like.
So let's go through all of the different movements then, and how we can adjust it.
You've shown us the movement and the tilt that you've got through there. So if we work it through, obviously we've got a rotating base, so it enables you to move it freely. Up, down with the chair, so very simply with the lever here, you can bring the chair up and bring it down in line with your stature and the height of your workstation or your desk. So the adjustment comes through there. Then the armrests, they're 4-dimensional armrests, so they're easily adjustable in height, in depth, in width, and in tilt. So a lot of work went into that because a lot of armrests in other chairs are often only adjustable in height, and they're often too wide.
Excellent. So that's the armrest.
Yep. So you've got dials on the side. Now they're very intuitive, and once a user purchases a chair, we've got a fully detailed instruction manual on our website as well that details how to adjust the chair, but really with a little bit of experience there's no need to look at the dials.
Sure.
So I've shown you the up down. The seat, now importantly, they're independently adjustable too, so the seat base and the backrest are independently adjustable. So we've got here, I showed you the negative tilt for the seat base, and then it can come back in more of a reclined position, and I can lock that simply by turning the dial. So now that seat base is locked.
So when you find the right position for you, you simply just
turn the dial.
Yep.
It's a twist dial. So we put a lot of work into finding a control that had minimum need. It was the easiest control for someone to use. So we literally have a twist dial that locks and unlocks the chair. On the back, on the right side, we then have another dial that enables us to fully adjust the backrest. So it brings it forward and brings it back as well. So you can adjust and be in a fully reclined position, or you can come forward and again you can lock it just by simply twisting the dial.
We've not spoken about the footrest though.
Yeah.
Tell us about the footrest. I'm obviously quite a bit shorter than you, so we've got it here and it's so comfortable. I was saying, without knowing earlier, I was sort of moving around. It feels really nice on your ankles.
The benefits of a footrest are not often promoted when people told when they want to buy a chair. And a footrest is really essential for a lot of people, not just shorter stature people, even people of average stature. The need for a footrest will depend on the height of your desk, and they vary a little bit as well, the height of you and also the height of your arms when you're using computer equipment or using consoles. It's free tilt, okay? So it encourages movement, whether you want to, obviously if you want to relax your feet, that's what you can do, but you can move up and down. If you,
in a nutshell, what are the top features of the GX1 that makes it so unique?
I've talked about the tilt mechanism, so we've run through the tilt mechanism. Other points that I want to focus on is the design and contouring of the seat base. So the seat base is designed here with contouring through the buttock area, through the legs, and an initial additional contour through here. This promotes you to be more of what we call an abducted or almost like a straddle sitting position. Sure. And that decompresses your pelvis and your back as well. We also have what we call a decompression zone built into the base, which takes the pressure off your tailbone, because that's where you put a lot of pressure through as well. Another one that we haven't necessarily talked about, but is very important, is the height adjustability of the backrest. So the backrest, we're all different stature. You know, you being shorter stature have a relatively smaller back than me, but you'd be surprised in people of different statures. Shorter people can have taller backs, longer legs, shorter legs. There's a lot of variation there. So really each user can independently adjust that height in line with the height of their spine and the relative orientation of the curvatures as well. Okay. Another feature is our headrest. We really love the headrest. The headrest really gives additional support for the head and neck. So that's height adjustable, independently height adjustable, and depth and tilt adjustable. So the headrest can be positioned wherever you like.
Excellent.
So again, bespoke and tailored to each person as much as they like.
So you've literally thought of everything, haven't you? All of these, what could be considered little things, are actually very big things, and added all together, we've got a chair here that is very unique in the way that it's been designed.
Hand built, hand stitched in the UK as well.
Excellent, love it. I have to say as well, normally I would default legs crossed and be sort of more in the middle all the time. Doesn't matter, regardless of the chair. Whereas I haven't felt the need to.
That's
it
important.
is really comfortable here, and it opens up your body. It's you know, in the short time that we've been here talking, I do feel really comfortable and not at all like I need to kind of, you know, move and adjust.
Your reaction, your smile when you sit in the chair, we've gone through lots of testing that makes us really happy, because we see it in pretty much everyone who uses the chair. Their first reaction is, oh, that's great. I really like this chair.
Well, Clyde, thank you so much for coming in
Pleasure.
and talking me through the truly unique GX1.
My pleasure.